made the track.
What's going on, good people, man? Welcome to Straight Facts with God and Man Health as well. The Dover Way, episode 31. We back with another episode for y'all. This one's gonna be a little interesting. Dover has, Trainer Rants episode 5 for y'all. He has a supplement of the week, and we also have a little video for y'all of the different type of individuals that go to the gym. Um, and then we also have a
Yeah,
very
super important.
unconventional exercise that we're going to have for you guys. We're not going to show you the exercise. We're just going to show you what's going to force you to work out. Dover doesn't even know what it is, so he's going to see it together with you guys. So it's going to be a world premiere for y'all. Dover, how was your week, brother?
Long but productive as usual, man. Just working, grinding. A lot more work on my hands because, a lot of people, when Friday comes, they hitting me up, asking me what I'm going to do, if I'm going to be outside. And really, weekends for me is just a whole bunch of computer work because I don't have time to do the small stuff during the weekday. Like we like to talk about in our conversations behind the scenes. When you do things on your own, when you don't have a conventional job, you are HR, you are the secretary, you are the boss, the employee. So when I'm out in the gym with my clients, I still have a whole bunch of paperwork I got to do when I get home or on the weekends. I can't do everything in one day. So my weekends is just more homework, man.
Right, and you know what's funny about that? It's the fact that people look at you as a physical trainer and as an entrepreneur, and they think that you go, you work them out, and then your job is done. They don't even understand how hard you work behind the scenes to get everything right to them. Like you're low key, their nutritionist, their physical trainer, their therapist, all in one. Like everything that you give them is knowledge that you
Right.
have
And
acquired over the
shout
years.
out to my shout out to my nighttime clients because what I get the most by like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, almost like clockwork when I see them, they all ask me, why you look so tired? Like, why are you so tired? First of all, if you ever been to the barbershop, fellas, will you ever get your hair cut like as the last person? You know your barber don't want to cut your hair. You know he ain't thinking about it. He ain't focused. He ain't sharp. Depending on what barbershop you go to, he about a half bottle of Henny in and shit like that. You're not trying to get your hair cut as the last person late at night on a Friday. You got to go as early as possible. It's the
Hmm.
same thing with your trainer. If you training late at night, depending on how popular or how many sessions your trainer has, yo, you know how much different energies I've had throughout the day. People telling me their problems throughout the day. How many different conversations have I had throughout the day? You damn right I look tired. Because if I didn't have a bad day or a bad mood in the beginning of my day, all of y'all telling me about y'all bad day done gave me one. I got PTSD and the shit is not even mine anymore because I got all y'all problems in my head. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying? So
people underestimate energy transfer. And
yeah,
this was actually Trainer Rant's episode, I would say 3.5. That was a
yeah,
little rant. That was
yeah.
a little rant in itself.
It was, and then that's not even a trainer rant for the day, but
No, it's
yeah,
not. It's not.
But the point is, like, when people ask you why you're so tired, it's just because a lot of us mask our behind the scenes shit. We don't really talk about what we do behind the scenes. So
So they don't care.
when you get asked, "Oh, why you so tired?" Yeah. So it's like when you ask me a question like, "Why are you so tired?" You might as well just ask me how I'm doing because if I told you, you really wouldn't care. Like I would be going, you know.
It's wild. And my whole thing is like you brought up a good point with the barber, because most barbers, right? If you drive by their shop at 10 o'clock in the morning, they're there. And then if they put you in for 10 o'clock at
Yeah,
night and you're their last cut, clearly they're there. So, people have a nine to
yeah,
five and they're able to just go home and chill. Not when you're an entrepreneur. That bar got
Right,
to be
right.
there from 9 to midnight at times. You know what I'm saying? Like Friday and Saturday is lit for them. Um,
Yeah,
so we
yeah,
gotta be. You know what it is? Just as humans, right? Um, not only do you have to protect your mental health, but you also have to be aware um of everybody else's that you interact with. Just because people are professional, just because people mask it well, just because people don't divulge what they're going through or whatever the case may be, doesn't mean that they're not going through something. It doesn't mean that they don't need that pep talk at times. It doesn't mean that just because they're strong, um, don't check in on them. Your strong friends need to be
right.
checked in on as well. Who checks in on the strong friend? Damn near nobody, because they're like, oh yeah, he got it. Um, but
Yeah,
you
yeah.
it's just it's just it's funny, man. It's funny how things work out. But let's get right into the supplement of the week, man.
Yeah.
Let me line you up real quick, brother, man.
All right, let's go. All right, people. So beats. Yes, this is for men and women, but fellas, this is crucial for you, right? Because after you get to a certain age and you feel like you're glizzy, as the kids call it these days, it's not fully equipped. This right here, you need this in your life, man. This is good for blood flow. This is good for your muscles being pumped, right? Because all that blood is going in there. And what is your weapon of choice? That is a muscle. All right. So, fellas, this is crucial for you. It helps with joint health as well. It's funny because I read on the back, it said promotes athleticism. And if you don't know any better, what the fuck you think this is gonna do? You're gonna drink this, all of a sudden you could do a double pump layup or some shit like that. Like, you're not gonna get more athletic drinking this. But for supplements that have on the back that says promotes athleticism or mobility, they're talking about your joints. That's what they're talking about. You'll be able to have more joint health and, in a sense, be a little bit more stronger with whatever you do, running, basketball, football, stuff like that. But this will not give you a jump shot. So don't have beetroot powder thinking this is going to give you a jump shot. Helps with liver, helps balance your blood. pH is a big thing in water. We have a natural pH balance. This might be another topic in the show where water, all this alkaline water, pH balance, all this stuff, unless you have a pH tester that you buy, a lot of these waters that you are purchasing, you're purchasing for nothing. You're spending $8 for nothing. You're pretty much spending $8 for maybe if the water tastes better. But as far as changing your pH level, is almost impossible to do just with water, because if you change the pH level in your body drastically, you would die. So that's a whole topic for
But
this.
hold
Helps
on.
regulate
Speaking of
your
pH,
pH level.
speaking of pH, I want to say two things. Number one, um, you said how the kids say you're glizzy. You should have really finished it off as, if your glizzy ain't glistening, take beat. That's number one. Number two, your ladies with your
I'm a grown
pH
man though, I'm not
balance.
saying all that.
If you're going to continue to have raw sex, make sure you pee every time somebody buzzes in you. Continue, sir.
Oh my God. Yo, I don't even know how I follow that up and get back to character. But anyway, inflammation. This helps with inflammation. Vitamins has vitamin B12, vitamin K, protein, fiber. So beet, I guess you could call this a superfood. That's another thing. There's no such thing as a superfood. I hate that term because, again, just because you have certain foods doesn't mean you're automatically going to become a different person overnight. But there are certain things that we eat, that we drink, is super beneficial for us. And again, it's in powder form. That is not a big deal. We also have a problem with supplements. Some people think that we have to have the actual fruit or food. And of course, the actual fruit or vegetable is better. That is a no-brainer. But read the back of these labels, people. Get as organic product as you can. There are supplements out there that are really good for you, that if if you can't eat beets every day, or if you don't have a juicer and you juice beets every day, the powder is good for you. It works. Just read your labels, read the ingredients, make sure you get an actual powder. You may have to spend a little bit more money, but really, if you were buying beets every single day, that would almost be the same thing, you know. So just read the label, and it's A1 supplement right here.
All right, people, you heard it, man. Organic beet essence juice powder. You heard it from Dover, man. What else can we say to y'all? But we're gonna go right into
Also, another thing, real quick. This is not a natural pre-workout, but it does give you more energy. And like the athleticism, it says promotes focus and mental stability and stuff like that. That's also not true. This is not like one of those blue red pills type of things. But when they say stuff like that, is because when you put a natural food in your body, you're feeling fulfilled. You're feeling full. So feeling full allows your brain to not think about food or anything else and go to the next task. So that's what that means. Whenever you hear stuff like athleticism or mental health, you're not getting any of that in the beat itself, but you're allowing your brain to check this one objective off so it can focus on other things.
Okay, that's definitely very informative, and I hope the people take heed. Because the supplement of the week is a very important element of the show. Because a lot of people don't know what these things do. They read the labels sometimes, and oftentimes they don't fully comprehend what the label is indicating, which is very imperative. Because if you don't fully know what it's doing or what its benefits are, you're doing yourself a disservice at the end of the day.
Right. And keep in mind, health is a big business. So you can't just go to any store, grab the first product you see, because some of these companies are not here to help you. I don't know if you know that, but some of these companies do not care about your actual health. You know, so you have to do your research, read the back of the labels, and make sure you're getting high quality. And if you have to pay extra $5, $10 for it, honestly, it's worth it, because you actually will feel the benefits when you take this consistently.
But the thing is, right, the pharmaceutical company is a $1 trillion industry. Hospitals, medical insurance, things like that. So what makes you think that they want to really heal you?
Right.
You know, so
right.
we
and the secret is that we all know that the government is not trying to. Right. The secret is out. We already know the government is here, like, not trying to help you. We know that already. So being that again, here's my problem with society as a whole. Nowadays, we like to do a lot more complaining than we'll post Monday through and what TV shows and what all this bullshit is doing to us. But then you logging off and doing the same shit. Like, you just turning back your TV, going to work, fucking like everything is all good.
Right.
Like, problem solution. Focus on problem solution. You know, do your due diligence, do your research.
But you know what it is? And this is what pisses me off about humans. I'm talking like I'm not human. Stop the complaint. Like, why keep complaining about something and keep being in the hamster wheel? What's the point? Get off the hamster wheel.
Right, and that's what we do. That's what we do. And you know, we mentioned this a few episodes ago. Just like there's a 1% financially, there is a 1% of the type of people who are going to change the world, you know, and make an actual difference. 9 times out of 10, you are not that person. So what you have to do is learn the game, play the game, master the game, so you don't fall for the okie doke. That in itself can change the world.
Anytime you say 9 times out of 10, you gotta say it like Ray Ray. 9 times out of 10.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
Shout out to Fiji, by the way.
You know what's crazy? I'm from the Bronx, and I think it was you who pointed it out to me. I didn't realize that dudes from the Bronx actually say that. I didn't even notice that I say that a lot.
Yes, all the time. All the time. 9 times out of 10.
Shout out to Ray Ray, yo.
Yo,
it's just the most accurate. You know, how can you get more accurate than that? You can't get more accurate than 9 times out of 10, man.
Yo, bro. My thing is, you know what's crazy? Like, you know, on Instagram, you have this notification bell where you can get everybody's alert whenever they post something. He's one of the few people that I have the alerts on. Yo, I've never met him, but yo, he's like a brother. Like, yo, because he's like, he's a real one. Literally what we grew up seeing all the time. Yo, like, and everything that he says, the backdrops and everything he talks about, it's everything that we have thought. He just put it in a video. Like, 9 times out of 10. Like, yo, this is hilarious. But all right, so we you want to introduce this video to the people?
Master the game.
That's it. Master the game.
Yes, this is an important video today, man. Again, this is like a mental health edition of this episode right here. This is an important video because a lot of clients I have, and just a lot of people signing up for the gym, they stereotype people who go to the gym so negatively. They think we're full of ourselves. They think we're obsessed with our bodies, like just on appearance level, how we look. They think we have attitudes all the time, when really we're probably 9 times out of 10, we're probably more fucked up than you are in the head. You know what I'm saying? We have more issues than you. That's why those people at the gym are going there so much, so consistently, because they're trying to change the game. They're trying to master the game for themselves, and they know they're not part of the 1%. They want to just do their part so that they're consistently day in, day out to make the difference within their world. They're not worried about you.
All right, let's play the video.
Ask you what you do for a living?
Diesel mechanic.
And what'd you just work out?
Titties and a little bit of bicep.
All right, sweet. And then why do you work out?
To avoid depression, man. Parents went through a divorce, and it's the only way to get away, man.
Awesome, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank you, man. Have a good one. Hey, excuse me, can I ask you what you do for a living?
I'm in tech sales.
Why do you work out?
I've always worked out. My dad was a powerlifter in Puerto Rico. I started powerlifting at like 15, and now I just do it for general health. So
awesome, man. And what's your biggest lift?
High school, my squat, I got to 495.
That's awesome, man. Well, hey, good luck, man.
Thanks,
Have a good workout, man.
Thanks.
Excuse me, can I ask you what you do for a living?
Work at the hospital.
And then why do you work out?
Because I've always liked sports.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Yeah, so like you see there, people, first of all, the first thing you notice about that video is not only are those 3 different people, but they're 3 different builds. Like, not everybody's in the gym is trying to get brolic, trying to look like they pick things up, put them down. They're 3 different builds. One person looks brolic, the middle person just kind of looks like your average person, and then the queen over there just looks regular too. You know, not everyone is in there to look brolic, to look cut up, to look shredded. You know, we don't care about the physical. It's all a mental thing, habitual, something that just makes us feel good. So when you're entering gym culture, you're not entering this world of superficial people. Those are all things that you have in your head, right? The same things that you're thinking that we're doing to you, you're going to us. Shout out to Planet Fitness. That's how they made their business, talking about this is a judge-free zone, and they're the only ones who are judging people. So going to the gym culture, you're going to be highly accepted. You're going to meet so many different people because everyone has overall the same types of issues. You'll always find someone, this type of groups, who have the same issues as you. And it's very motivating when we see you're consistent, because if we just see you today and then you're gone tomorrow, we're not really going to fuck with you. But when you go into the gym consistent, regular, that's a brotherhood, man. That's a sisterhood. We're all just trying to friendly compete with each other and motivate each other. It's a real good community to be a part of. So stop judging, man.
That's it. That's the bottom line, really. Stop judging. And it's mental health is so big because you gotta also understand that everyone goes through something at some point in time. You might not be going through something right this instant, but 9 times out of 10, people are going through something.
all the time, man. And instead of just being on your couch or stress eating or taking it out on your kids or your spouse, you go to the gym and get it out. So don't judge those people who are actually trying to use their demons for something beneficial.
And guess what time it is, sir?
Oh man, here we go. Let me set up for this. Come on. Let me set up for this. So that being said, right, I don't have the Gold Do-Rag. I'm sorry. Gold Do-Rag is not here, but shout out to Gold's Gym.
Shout out to Gold's Gym anyway, though.
Shout out to Gold's Gym anyway. Listen, people, fellas, this is for you. A lot of my clients are females. And one of the reasons is, fellas, y'all feel like y'all have to do this yourself. Like y'all too prideful. Your ego is too big. Want to like take notes. You think you know it all. You don't want someone working on your form. You got this, right? But I notice in the gym, those same people will start working out with like a friend of theirs. And their friend of theirs is crazy in shape. Some of them more in shape than me, right? Brolic as hell. And then it'll be 3 months, 4 months, a year, and you look exactly the same, but your friend is still brolic as hell. Let me tell you something. That's not your friend. Your friend ain't telling you the real secrets on how to get healthy. Because how the hell you working with this person for 6 months, 12 months, and you look exactly the same, and this man has not tapped you on the shoulder once to be like, yo, hey, you know what? I think you're doing this wrong. Let me help you out here. Clearly, he knows something you don't, and he's just stringing your ass along as a fucking tag team partner for his benefit, because you ain't changing. Fellas, don't be scared to get the trainer, man. If you want to make gains, if you want to get better in this nutrition game, hire a professional, man. Friend, he ain't looking out for you. Shout out to all the real ones, but yo, the things I see in the gym and the partners I see in the gym, and I go, hold on, why is this dude? I remember this dude. I saw him 6 months ago. Why does he still look like this? And why is his friend way more bigger? What's going on? Yo, your friend is low-key hating on you, man. He don't want to see you win. So since he don't want to see you win, get yourself a trainer. And that's it, man.
Trainer Rants, episode 5. And with that being said, this is going to be the last topic.
Some of y'all who might see me at Golds, if you with your friend, yes, you're one of the people I'm talking about.
Okay. Noted. For those of y'all that don't have any motivation to work out and want to make some money and work out in an unorthodox way, Pest Control Company pays $2,000 to let 100 cockroaches into your home. Boom. There you go. You're going to kill these roaches. You're going to get in shape while you're cleaning your house. At the same time, unorthodox, great motivation. And then after you do this, hire Dover, go to Gold's, get you some Fiji water, and we all lit.
First of all, we can't let 100 cockroaches into our home, because going back to mental health, we all know when we're alone in our room, it's that one roach that kind of...
I'm itching as we speak, just looking at this.
We all know there's that one roach in our room that we fuck with, that we named him. He chills in the same spot. He comes through. We build a relationship with these roaches. So you can't let that many roaches in your crib.
9 times out of 10, that was in the city. There ain't no roaches up here.
That was definitely in the city.
I ain't seen the roaches that moved up here. They ain't migrate this far.
But they got ants up here, man. Ants is a big problem up here.
Yeah, ants are annoying. And yo, it really be a village of them though. If you see one ant, it's never just one.
Yeah.
It'd be like thousands of these motherfuckers.
I would rather... Damn, would you rather roaches or ants, though? That's a good question, I think. It seems like ants is more annoying because they come in packs. They work together. Roaches kind of go rogue.
Roaches are disrespectful. Roaches just don't care about life.
Nah, roaches are respectful. You turn on your light They go back home when you got your shorty. You know, you bring your girl over, turn on the light. The roaches know don't come through. Don't show up while I got my lady here, man. Be wherever you be, and stay right there. Roaches is respectful. Ants don't care. Ants will show up right on the floor.
Here's a good question for the people.
Ants will show up right on the floor.
What's more disrespectful? And I'm going to end the episode with this. What's more disrespectful to your home and to your well-being and your mental health? Having ants in your house or having roaches? And I know you've witnessed both, so stop lying. Because 9 times out of 10, you probably got one or the other in your house right now. Dover. Straight facts we got, man. Health is wealth. The Dover Way, man. Episode 31. We out of here. We gave them a supplement. We gave them mental health advice. We gave them a little bit of jokey jokes. And we gave the fellas how to keep their glizzy.
A lot of gems. Cash them in, man.
Know what I'm saying? Cash them in free of charge. We keep bankrolling your emotional bank account. Rock with us, man. Episode 31. We out of here, yo. Peace.